The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend and is ready for a great week. Morning, Mr. G. How are you? Are you in the path of the hurricane? Well, let's look at the markets. To market since we've opened, shall we? Been kind of flat, very flat, very flat. Looks like the low for ES 44.14, the high looks like 44.24. Only a 10-point range. NQ very flat as well. Looks like the low 973, and the high 15,036. So 27, about 63 points of range. Copper about 100 ticks of range. Gold also, wow, very small range of gold, only 5 points or so. Ultra bond, bigger range, almost a full point. Crude oil, yeah, kind of flat too. Just surprising. I expected more because of that refinery fire on Friday. But looks like our high 80.42, so about 90 ticks of range. Natural gas is kind of taking off. That's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take this morning. We're ready to rock and rumble for a good week. Doesn't seem to be a lot of people here yet. Gotta get my music going. There we are. So, NQ's been on a slow little rise up here. I saw this here, and I almost took it, and then I didn't. And that would have got me a win, but it's okay. My cat is vomiting. So we'll see what we get this week. Once again, I spent a good weekend, almost in weekend charting, which is always fun. Actually, I kind of enjoy it most of the time. hanging out. Not really moving much. News catalyst today, I don't think there are any. There might have been one. Small one. Very small. Hey, JC, how was your weekend? 10:30, Dallas Fed Manufacturing Business Index. That's the only news catalyst of the day. And a little bit later on in early afternoon, you have a Fed speaker. That's about it. Moving. One of the major traumas in life. Mine was alright. Spent it on the charts as usual. Still rising up here. Wow. Lots of blue candles. I haven't taken any. Well, I mean, I just started. I kind of missed this one. I always miss the ones at the start of the stream. See a nice quick move up here. This one's up into the band, so expect a little bit of a pullback here. Hi, Utaka. If I pronounce that wrong, I am so sorry. Let me know. I have been funded with NinjaTrader. I'm not currently funded, but I've been funded with them in the past. A quick burst up here to 15,044, which is new high day. And actually, we're getting near the high of Friday. Friday high was actually 15,048. And we're at 46. ES is also touching Friday's highs. Dow is above Friday's highs. If you go to the real live account, then your orders are hitting the live market, but you also have to be paying the exchange fees, which is $105 per exchange. So if you only trade like ES or NQ, you'll need to pay the $105 data fee each month to the CME. That's not something that Earn a Trade charges. That is a CME charge, but your orders will be hitting the live, and yes, it's real live money. Hey, Phoenix. Good morning. I definitely recommend going to the live sim first, to build up, a little bit of cash to pay for those data fees. Right. That's like, yeah. I mean, you can choose the live account, but most, I would guess over 90% choose the live sim first, because that way, it allows you to get some money to pay for the data fees once you do get switched to live, and you also still get the benefit of sim fills, which can be sometimes better than actual live fills. You're very welcome. Has a nice sort of rise up there. Easily would have been 2 to 1. So I made some adjustments to hopefully give myself more, I don't want to say incentive, confidence to take some trades. Depending on the size of what looks like the stop's going to be, I'm either going to be using one NQ if it's 7 points or less, or several micros depending on the size of the stop. 8 to 13 points, 5 MNQ, 14 to 18, 4 MNQ, 19 to 25, 3 MNQ, etc. Goal is to limit the risk of any trade to around somewhere between $100 and $150. I do think that's been part of my issue. I mean, it's not all of it, but part of it is, and obviously a 10-point stop or a 15-point stop, which is sometimes what you need on NQ. That's $200, $300, and that's a big cut when your overall drawdown is $2,000 or less. So that's what I'm going with for now, so I get comfortable with the. Oops. Get comfortable with knowing that this strategy is going to work, and then we'll see about going from there. Yep, reminder that that Bull and Ox sale runs through the end of this week, or through until Friday. Just $48 for a 50K account, $42 for a 25K, and $64 for a 100K account. Click on that link by Nightbot. Reminder, Friday is my 2-year streaming anniversary. Doing a giveaway of a Blue Sky account that day. Well, we'll be announcing it. Here's how to enter that Blue Sky 25K giveaway. Here's Nightbot's been posting it, but I'll post it here. I meant to do a video for it and I forgot. Not really forgot, I just didn't feel like it. And just like last year, you might see my face as I talk a little bit on Friday morning. Well, thank you, Phoenix. Still rising up here slowly. Got up to 15,046 ES up to 44.28. Keeping my sanity. Now, for trading, it's just trusting myself. Uh, I'm way too cautious, and then I try to make up for it by making stupid trades. As for actual streaming, if you're challenging and streaming, I really haven't had any. I always every now and then have to deal with a jerk and all that, but there was a there was a team of jerks for a little bit, but streaming's been pretty good overall. But the trading challenges, mainly it's just not trusting myself and the strategies and the back testing that I use. Just, reading it in live markets. But I feel like I'm like very close at this point. Started with stocks, penny stocks mostly, and that frustrated me because of the PDT rule, and you know, obviously it's not easy to go short. You need a certain amount of money to even go short, etc. And I found by watching a streamer, I found out about the whole futures funding program. I jumped in to that after giving myself a crash course in futures. I jumped in way too quick, and it was about 2.5 years ago, and the market's been, gave me my learning session. Learned a lot in the last 2 years or so. I started teaching myself how to trade from watching live streamers and watching YouTube videos and all that. When, after I had my leg amputation and I was in the rehabilitation center and had like nothing else to do, it was always something I was interested in. So I thought, hey, maybe I can make something positive out of this. Videos, definitely. I haven't really read any books. Definitely videos. In the early days, I watched Ross Cameron and stuff, and plus I would watch. I watched a lot of different videos from lots of different people at the beginning, and now I still watch videos occasionally on different indicators and stuff. Like this RTI that I've been using, I found that from a video a few weeks back. A lot of blue candles here. I won't take a blue candle like this that's right into those bands. There's been several on this trip up. Now, all but one, this one here, was before the stream started. Morning, John. How's the trading going? My weekend was alright. Oh, yeah, I ended up getting an infection in my leg, my foot, and ended up having a lower leg amputation. And that's when I started trying to learn to trade. While I was doing nothing in a rehab center, waiting on an artificial, my prosthesis to be made. Hey, I'm Mad. Good to see you. I've been missing you. Great job, John. That's wonderful. Wow. It's continuing to grind up here. uh, no YOLO. Or at least wait till non-farm payrolls on Friday. Nope, no. Well, the only thing we have is something that's not going to probably move the market, and that's Dallas Fed Manufacturing Business Index. That's at 10:30. Tomorrow we get jolted by the job openings report. Yeah, it totally broke Friday's highs. It's just kind of running. I'm not sure why. Now, if it breaks Thursday's highs, I'll be impressed. I'm glad you're okay now. I'm glad you made it through that, Phoenix. That's had to have been tough. Yeah. With an $11? Yeah. Yeah, I've tried to dig out from stuff like that before, never been successful. It's like you need the trade to go perfectly. You can't even pull back for a point or two. So now we watch the euro to see whether or not JC's. Do you have other funded accounts, or is this your only one? You can see here, this is where the RTI got above the 80 line. Okay, good. I'm glad. And you can see now, this was shortly after I woke up. So, well, I wasn't really ready to take trades yet then. I was very conscious. But since then, it's gone 37 points. It's about over an hour, so it's not like it's moving with high velocity. I have not looked at ICT, but there's others here that have, like JC and IMAD. I I have, yeah, ICT. The guy himself seems, I don't know, uh, like someone I wouldn't want to try to learn from. Not because he's not knowledgeable. He's obviously brilliant. He just knows that he's brilliant a little too much. Like he seems arrogant, put it frankly. You know, his write up on his YouTube. Yeah, I am the mentor of your mentor. I am the ghost in the machine. There's no mentor who taught me these concepts. There's no competitor who can match these concepts. Procure yourself some note-taking instruments, roll up your sleeves, and discover how little you really knew until now. It just he comes across as arrogant. I don't like dealing with arrogant people. Up to 15,065. I don't know why I have that sitting there. There we go. So obviously every one of these blue candles so far would have worked. Those last two have been in the bands. I don't like those. This is the one I missed just as stream was starting. All these others were before the stream. So, but you can see how every single one of these would have worked all the way back to here. Russell been a good one right there. That's where it broke the. By the way, now if you see these red and green lines here, that's where it breaks these 80 or 20 lines on the RTI. Added a bit of a visual so it's easier to read for me. We're hanging in there. Ultra Bond? Oh yeah, I forgot about even looking at the Ultra Bond. The Ultra Bond's confused. A nice blue candle here though. Getting above that 80 line. Oh, look at that. This is my like prime setup right here. I'm not paying it. I need to figure out how to set an alert for this particular setup, where we go outside the bands and have a red candle come back in the bands, or the opposite way, go outside the bands and have a green candle come back up. See this prime? This is a setup that works very, 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 very often. You can see this would have worked for 5 ticks. Obviously not a lot, but right now you're not doing much here on the Ultra Bond. That would be beautiful. Crude oil and a nice bounce up. Here's the opposite one of that. This one here, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. See it coming back there. That said 385, did you say? 325. Oh, no, 235. Okay. Reverse those numbers. 235. Yeah, not too far away. Meanwhile, NQ just keeps going and going and going. It's like the Energizer NQ. Up to 15,069. Watching JC's 6E trade. Sorry, JC, I just remember you don't like when I constantly watch your trades. We'll keep an eye on it. Pulling back a bit here. Got up to 15,073. Pulled back by about 7. So even these blue candles would have worked as well, even though they were into the bands. Oh, watching and waiting. Copper's sideways. Gold's, ew, look at the ugly chart on gold. Wicks everywhere. Uh, Still hanging on for dear life there. Oh wait, or did it tick it out there? I see 2, no, okay, 205, no, 140. Nope, okay, you're still alive for now. where you start feeling like you're being tortured, like you're a mouse that a cat caught and it's just playing with you. Hey Sid, how you doing? Doing all right. How was your weekend, Sid? Watching and waiting for an opportunity. Ultra bond running. I shouldn't say running, but this has been a great blue candle to take here. I've been prepared to take an ultra bond trade. But alas, I was not. Russell really taking off. Nice, Sid. Struggling to get above 15,073. Let's see if it can break the support. Been on it for 4 candles now. We are about 45 minutes till the bell. Sideways. Down a one-way street. Looking for my first trade of the day. look at your 6E there, JC. I like that 6E for long now. If I was playing 6E, I don't think I've taken a trade on a currency in over a year. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. You are in that cone, aren't you? Do you have to worry about flooding or anything where you're at, Sid? Well, actually, I mean, we've had direction. It's gone straight up. I mean, right now it's been choppy for the last 15 minutes or so, but we've gone up now pretty much for the last hour and a half. Now we are pulling back a tad. We got up to 73, and now we're back down to 62. Don't stop believing. You sound like you're in a band, Sid. But will the tropical storm cause you to that to be delayed, or still gonna just do it no matter what? Still pulling back here. I can pretty much guarantee that South Dakota won't get hit by a tropical storm. Pulls back here. Yes, waiting, watching, watching, waiting, waiting. Yawning. How much? How many issues will this tropical storm cause your construction? Good. I have no idea about construction stuff, so no idea how any of that works. Let's see, it looks like we're going to pull down to the EMA, may break the 80 line on the RTI. How's everyone else doing out there today? Remember, feel free if you're new or if you're just lurking, always feel free to say hello in the chat. Questions and comments always welcome. Just join the conversation. Popping up here, the blue candle. Ace. Back on home soil, huh? We're long with 5 micros. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I'm not logged in. Crap. There we go. Now we're long with 5 micros. Well, we were anyway before I was logged in. But stop is at the below this candle. I'm looking for 2 to 1. Oh, I mean, sorry, not long. 1.2 to 1. Let's see. Can't see. Can't see where the target is. Let's see if I can see it on my Tradovate screen. Oh, stops 12 points. Boom. There. Wow. Target hit. Look at that. No, I didn't move the target to the right spot. I moved the thing up, but I moved it. So we got a 10-point win there. So close. Got 10 points instead of 12 and a half. Did I screw that up? Because I should have been normally 50. Nah, let me check something. Yeah, I did screw it up. It should have been set for 15 points. Instead, I set it for 10. Yeah, there we go. So that's better. Anyway, so it was a nice win. Quick win. 10 points, 91.30 after commission. 1 for 1 on the day. Let's see, would it have given me 15? Yeah, I was in at 67. It's gone up to 84. So it would have given me the 15, or it was actually 12 that it would have been going for. So this would have been right, but it's close enough. Nice, I'm at nice. But yeah, the stop on it was 12 and a half. So yeah, it should have been a 15-point target, or about 1 point, just about 15. So either way, it would have worked if I had gotten the target in place. But either way, so that was my 1.2 to 1 risk to reward with 5 micros. Morning, Burrow. How you doing? So, Ace, I know you enjoy vacation, but does it feel good to be home too? Morning, Philip. Yeah, this is still going now. So that was a great trade, obviously. And the thing is, I'm looking at this 1.2, and I may end up making this more of a 1.5 instead of 1.2. I think 1.5 gives a similar win rate, couple, but this would have been 1 point, good for 1.5. How you doing, Philip? JC, I see you're still alive. I assume on that 6E trade. Still going here. NQ's trying to get up to 15,100. ES up to 44.36. Dow 35, 34, 537. Hey RJ, good morning. Notice RJ says good morning to Ace, and before he says good morning to me. This is still going. Nothing outlast. Yeah, NQ. I did that joke already today. Remember Friday, 2 year streaming anniversary. Have some fun that day, hopefully. And just like last year, you might even get to see my face again. I have to make sure the webcam still works. This trade would have been a 2 to 1 if I wanted it. One so far on the morning. Excellent, excellent, uh, JC. Uh, Good luck, Ahmed. Is there a lot of water where you're at, Ace, to do that? I can't swim, so that's definitely not something I could take up. Pulling back here. Do you have a pool in your backyard, Ace? We got up to 15,093, pull back to 84. Let's see where we go. Yeah, about 25 minutes till the bell. Ace, did you get your 2 points on that long? Gold finally took off. Big candle there, about 2 points. It's a very small range on gold today. Very, very small range. Yeah, 1 point's better than 0 points. You're a little rusty. Ooh, crude's taking off here. From its open. See the way it's bouncing on that 100 EMA? Boom. Boom, as they say. Boom. Not be enough to ruin the whole trip. No, kidding. So you can see here, every time we've gotten a red candle that formed outside the bands, we've kind of pulled back a little bit. This is like this little pullback. This one got the wick was outside the bands. We got a little bit of a pullback. We can take that away. Trying to start around, back up. 81.85. All right. 160. What's your entry, Ahmed? All right. Watching. Well, let's hope the well hasn't dried up yet. That's it. That little combination, at least the way I look at things at this point, the break of that third band and a red candle down does not look good for long, in my book. But it's been kind of icky. I mean, the fact that you got a win out of that earlier was impressive because looks very choppy for like hours now. Maybe it's not hours, but hours. Yeah, 2 hours. There you go, IMAG. Back up to your entry. Running toward high day. Get it breaking. Get up to 100. There you go. There's a solid green candle. Oh, nice move up there on the euro. What's your target, IMAD? Oh, pull back. Having trouble getting through this 93, 94 area. Nice. Enough to pay for commissions. We're about 17 minutes from the bell and the whistles. No, there's at 10:30 the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Business Index or something like that, but nothing that's gonna rock our world. Rock my world, little candy girl. Looks like ES is a little bit smoother move up here. And we take a gander at Friday. We're already above Friday's highs on ES, NQ, and the Dow, all three. Dow's trying to make its way back up its losses from Thursday. It's going the furthest so far. Wow. Crude gave most of that candle back. Pull it back. Dow still green while NQ's red. This was a purple candle. Could have possibly taken it out really in my wheelhouse, but would have been good for 5. No Crypticon yet this morning. Silence as we head toward the bell. Yep. Doesn't know what it wants to do right now. We're all in that mind frame from time to time. Well, you missed that on Thursday, I'm mad. That was much, you know, much bigger than that red day. September is usually a very red month. And with the possibility of a government shutdown coming on October 1st, that's going to be weighing on the market throughout the month of September. Yeah, if I meant. Of course, my birthday is also in September, so I expect the market to give me a bunch of points the next day. Nope. Uh, I reset both Earn to Trade and Top Step last week. Ooh, look at this off this blue candle. Boom. know if I wanted to take that blue candle that close to the bell anyway. But I was kind of zoning out here. See how far it goes. Would have been a wow. 12-point stop, so 18-point, no, about 15-point target. Let's see if it gets it. But that'll get up to 15,100. Up, up, up and away. All right. I see 6E's still playing with DJC. Nice little pull back there on the Ultra Bond. And another pullback there on NQ. Shot up by about 8 points on that. And then come right back down. Then make another new high day at 96. Alright, good luck on that. There's 126.10. Copper falling down, gold falling down, crude oil heading up. And we are, stretching, and 6 minutes from the bell. Yeah, there's another rise up. Heading through that 100. Hit 97. 98. 99. Oh, 99 and whips back down to 90. Did that the wrong direction. Good job. Wouldn't have made it AM anyway. All right, RJ. I like it better. It seems like it gives better signals on the 3, IMAD. For at least NQ, anyway. Whoa, 273. That'd be a big drop there, RJ. Wait. Sorry to hear that, JC. Oh yeah, UV's looking good. We have the bell though in 2.5 minutes. I think he was just giving you credit for your analysis there, RJ. Another rise up to 99 again. What is your target, JC? All right. Still can't get through that 15,099 there on NQ. 15 on the Ultra Bond. A nice bounce there. Hey, Crypticon. Burst through 100. So this would have been a good blue candle. I gotta be more proactive in these blue candles. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? How's it going, Crypt? Back under 100 as we approach the bell. 15 seconds away. I say, ding, da dang, ding, 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 ding. Pulling down. Ultra Bond sitting at 17. Down 22 points here on NQ. ES showing green through its high overnight. ES pulls back by about a point. I assume you had it turned off while you were on vacation, Ace. Down to the 20, back bouncing. Big move at the open by the Dow at 26. NQ now down 25. ES kind of going nowhere fast.
That's trying to break under that 20 line. I mean 80 line. Yes, Crypticon. When your account renews, you get a free reset. And you were charged for the new month. Contact support. Oh wait a minute. Was your account blown, Crypticon? You only get the free reset if your account was blown. Okay. Yeah, contact support. We're down 24 points. Keep playing with me. Quick rise back up there after that 3-minute candle closed. Wow, look at that bounce. It might be still a little bit behind Crypt. You don't have a blue sky to trade? Wow, look at this. Look at this major bounce. So in the 5-minute, it looks like it's done nothing. This is a 3-minute chart. Went down 32 points and now all the way back up 35. Wowzers. Dow is up 70 points. ES up 6. NQ on the 5-minute is only up 4 because it pulled back and then went way up. Wow. Well, I still have a 5-minute chart on NQ up here, but I really don't need it. There's only one piece of information on the 5-minute chart that I'm still looking at, and that's the 20 EMA. But I've now plotted the 20 EMA on my 3-minute chart as well for the 5-minute, which is this blue line here. Nice job, I meant. Wow. 60-point 3-minute candle. Overall, on the opening 5-minute candle is only up 5 points, and now the second 5-minute candle is up 20. That is quite the candle. Now, trying to get back. We finished outside of the bands. Was not going to take a 60-point candle. And you can see, boom. So we're all over the place right now, except for the Dow, who just goes straight up. Dow's up over 100 points since the open. Look at this on the Dow. Dow is trying to get Thursday back. Look at that. Wow, look at Dow. It's almost Thursday's high was 420. No, sorry. No, sorry. 737. It's up to 649. Neither of the other two are even close to getting Thursday back, but the Dow's getting close. There's NQ back down. Monster candles. Definitely not tradable. Ultra bond, what did it do? Not quite there. Crude having a day. Copper trying to bounce. Gold trying to bounce. Crude running. Gold made a new low a day. One minute chart. This would have been a good play on the 1 minute. Or a quick 10 points or more. Coming out of those bands, which is exactly the type of thing I'm looking for on the 3 and the 5. And look at this continue to come down. So this would have been a great trade on the 1 minute. This is kind of an amazing sequence here. Down. This is 3 minute candles, so this is all in under 10 minutes since the bell. Down 32, up 57, down 51. We're short with one micro, and I'm very late. 6 points late. It's gonna stop me out. Maybe not. It has no idea what it wants to do here. Theoretically, my stop should be all the way at the top of this candle, but I'm not doing that. This is kind of a feeler. If it went, it went. If it stops me out at 15 points, it's a $30 loss. It's no biggie. Kind of putting the target around that Bollinger Band that's kind of wiggling. Kind of moving the target. This isn't a normal setup for me. Like, if I was to actually do the setup, my target would be like 60 points. Oh, wow. Well, there's my target. Wasn't much of a win, but it was a win. Up to $116 now. So, I mean, I shouldn't say it wasn't much of a win. It was 13 points of 1 micros. So, $26 win. Had no real confidence in it, but maybe I should have. Theoretically, my target, this should have been my trade right here. Watch this. Putting a stop normally at the top of the candle, but if it's coming in back in from the bands, then my target is at the top band. So I'm at 40 points, meaning I would have been looking for like 50 for 1.2. I can't even fit it on there. There we go. But look at that. It's already gone 35. Yeah, YM's completely outside the bands. ES actually, I wasn't watching. ES did the same move there, but would have been much more sane move. I would have preferred that right there. And I could have gotten a special 2 points. I do have a micro ES set up as well. You know what? I don't have any ATMs on it. I need to do that. 2 for 2. So this is it got down to the 100 EMA. So that would have been a good target as well. And that would have been like 23 points. Sounds like you're getting near your daily goal. How's your algo doing, John? Excellent, Sid. Big bounce back up. It's quite the interesting looking chart there. And Q definitely has no clue what it's doing. Hey, YM, RJ, what are you seeing on YM? Where's this going? I don't know where it's going. I only know where it's been. Purple candle coming back down here on NQ. Another big candle looking at 23 points so far. Choppy. And back up. Long. Back above the 80 line, but below the moving average on the RTI. So I'm not real comfortable with it there. You see it giving back here toward the end of this 3-minute candle. So definitely not touching that for now. Keeps playing with that 80 line. Make my chart look all messy. Let's just mark this. The target on this would have been 24. So we're going to get rid of that. And we'll just remember that. See if it would have got down there. Purple candle though. Strong candle down. You see the first red there on the Dow. Overnight high, RJ, I'm assuming you mean like 34, 479. Strong candle here again, 31 points, but breaking through, getting down to that 100 EMA again. Now, let's see. Top of this candle is 79. It's down to 56. That's a 23, 24 point stop right now. We look at it retreating. Never mind. Hits that 100 EMA again and retreats. Okay. Just trying to play with my mind here. Huge candle, 34 points, broke the 100. Short 1 micro. We'll give it 20 points. What am I in at? 43. So 63. Ooh, whip back up. Oh, wait, I was in at 40. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, well, we're totally outside those bands. What is my entry? 38. What did I think it was 43? Target hit. Another small win. 18 points on a micro. We're gaining by 1,000 paper cuts today. 150 up 150 now. 3 for 3. Again, I'm not setting the targets the way I should be. By the way, we would have got that on this one. If I had set it right, I would have got the full win, which would have been about 60 points. From 65 down to 24, so 40 points. 43. So my strategy's working. Again, I'm not setting the right profit targets on them. So I got to start doing that. But strategy is totally working. In this case, the stop would have been about 39. 1.2 would have been down here somewhere. Great job, IMAD. Now, are you on Top Step, IMAD? So are you nearing your consistency for the day? Okay. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So Dow now kind of sent me the signal that I should have went short there. Uh, Red candle outside those bands. You can see this is going about 25 points. This purple candle, not only was it a purple candle, but it broke through all the moving averages and went below the 80 line, so it was a perfect setup. Now we're getting a blue candle back up. You see that wick coming back up. Yeah, that's the other thing I don't like about Forex, but I know you need it for your algo though, right? You need MT4 and T5. I'm really surprised that they haven't figured out a way. Sorry to hear that, JC. Back up. Oh wow, John, how about that? I heard that last year there was some talk about them taking MT4 or the MTs off the various app stores as well. something to do with the whole Russia and Ukraine thing, but I guess that didn't happen. So heading back up, this blue candle is technically a trigger for me, and you can see it's kind of working, but I didn't like it that had a wick, and we were right on that 100, but obviously it's working. Oh, I know people like to stick to their, the stuff they're used to. I know there's lots of people out there that still use NinjaTrader 7 when NinjaTrader 8's been out for years. Heck, I think there's still a couple people that use Windows XP. Yep, top of the hour is upon us. Well, so far, two of my three wins have been shorts, I'm at. Windows 3.1. Uh, so it did make it back up to the 20 EMA. So it got from 43 up to 65. That would have been a great trade. Should have taken it. I said why I didn't, but would have been like a 20-point stop. So that's three. It would have been three MNQs. So I've been risking 120 bucks. I think it would have got there before this pullback, but this is a purple candle now, so we've got to watch that as well. I keep doing it the wrong way. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like it would not have gotten 1.2. Would have been close. Would have got 1.1. It's going back up now. Now, you don't always need to go for 1.2. When I'm back testing, I look at, right here, you have both the 5 and the 320 EMA sitting right there. So that would have been a good target, even though it wouldn't have been a full 1.2. It might still get the 1.2. But using the bands are using a moving average as a target is often a good idea as well. And there it goes. It got the 1.2. So, it's always a trade-off. Do you take it at the most natural, possible resistance area, or do you go for the 1.2? In this case, look at that. It hit that, and then immediately pulled back. Just kind of hanging around 15,057. ES is kind of choppy at 44.40. Dow has come down to 34,625. How's everyone else doing out there? Yep, Chop City. Chop City, USA. Let's see what everything else is doing. Gold. So after that blue candle there, it finally started heading up some. Crude, wow, look at crude run. Remember, there was that huge refinery fire on Friday, so we thought crude might run, and it did. Ultra VOD pulled back big time. Gold, there's that run, also made a new high day. Copper, not new high day, but trying to get up. Agriculture, no. Ooh, look at that beautiful move on agriculture. That would have been an awesome play right there. Corn as well, almost that same move. They all did it. Moved down at the open and then nice, beautiful bounce. The NQ is unsure what it wants. All the indices are unsure right now. Except for the Russell. Look at the big blue candle in the Russell. Wowzers. Russell just rising. It's a rising Russell. I quickly had an internet blip there. Or something. I'm not actually sure what just happened. Am I still here? Am I okay? My charts haven't reloaded. There we go. That was weird. Okay, good. It looks like we're trying to head up now. Still below the moving average on the RTI. Still kind of hanging laundry there. Oh, watching, waiting for maybe another entry. Right now we have chop. So, I followed my plan mostly here using only one, for those big stops using only one micro, etc. But I could have got more out of this today if I using, more. This is a good trade here. I didn't get my target at the right spot. And I missed this one back here. But other than that, I pretty much followed my plan today. We are trying to get back above the moving average, back above the 80 line here. Let's see if we can, nope, just kind of sideways. Purple candle. Between the 20 and the 100 though. It's always a dangerous place. And bounces off that 100. So it's sandwiched between this 20 and 100 right now. It needs to figure out which way it wants to go. Right now, the trend is slightly to the downside. Minute to go in this candle. It's purple, but still sandwiched between those moving averages. If it breaks 40, yeah, there it go. Possibly. There it go. Let's see. 63. So right now we're at about 20 points. I gotta look at my cheat sheet. Up to 25 points, it's 3 MNQ. Right now it's back up, give it back up. So yep. Right now no entry. Those 15 seconds left. Purple candle both the 5 and the 3. Still bouncing there. See how many times it's bounced on that 100 EMA. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to see if it wants to break it. Taking a short there. Ah, wow. I thought it broke. It didn't. That was not. That was a bad. That was bad decision on my part. So we're down to 55.10 on the day. Should have waited for a clean break. That was just stupid of me. Market's been choppy since you left, Ace. Yep, that was an absolute mistake on my part. I'm mad at myself because it wasn't part of my play. I mean, it was a purple candle, but I saw it didn't break that 100, and I just got antsy and it broke the 100 on the next candle for all the 2 seconds, and that's not part of my play. I would not have, in back testing, I would not have done that. Ah, man, I think you need to. And this is unsolicited advice from an unsuccessful trader. I think you might need to size down a little bit. Wow, giving it all back. So we're back to where I entered that trade. Not quite. Close enough. It's still dancing on that 100 EMA. Still choppy. Just a bad decision on my part, which I'm beating myself up for now. Oh yeah, it is right on VWAP. How about that? I forgot to even activate VWAP. VWAP and the 100 EMA are the same exact value right now. Ooh, Russell. That's an interesting candle in the Russell. Have a good day, I'm Ad. Or I guess good evening. Complete chop. Ultra Bond dying since coming back in this nice setup here. We had a couple of nice setups on the Ultra Bond. Take short. Wow, look at that pullback on crude. Does that look like on a 5-minute chart? Where is it at? There? Huh? Yep. Beautiful. Again, it's trying to get up. So down, up, down, and trying to get back up, bouncing off that 100 EMA. The big news, Apex doesn't seem to be running anything more than a 50% sale from now till the end of the month. So that means Bowanox is the best game in town. Their intraday and end of day drawdown accounts are on sale. 25K just 42 bucks. 50K $48, $64 for the 100K. Again, end of day drawdown accounts were just 48 bucks. Grab them while they're hot. Use code MOT25, MOT50, or MOT100 with the link posted by Nightbot or in the video description below. Get funded. Invest in yourself. So popping up here above the 20, just above the 80 line. 30 seconds on this candle. 20-point candle, just about. There we go. Going up. So I entered this trade on my earn the trade account. 3 micros. Wish I had entered it on the blue sky. Look at that go. Target's 105. Not even sure that's the right target though. Let's look. Oops. It looks like the target's supposed to be higher. I need to start learning math. Low 53.25. Wow, I got those exact, really? Let's see. Target should be 103. Okay, so not even, but look at it pulling back here on me now. So 103.25 is where my target should be. There we go. Adjust that down. Let's see if it gets there. This is 3 micros. We're up 66 bucks right now. Why didn't I take this on the blue sky? I don't know. I didn't because of the choppiness and the breakout of the choppiness. I felt more confident. I should say I didn't feel as confident in the trade as I should have. So I took it on earn the trade because I care a little. Not I shouldn't say I care less about it. It's just easier to get reset if I need a reset. We're up $100 on this 3 micros. So for those of you who think you can't make money with micros, if I took profit here, I'd be at $100 profit on this trade, or I was a second ago. Pulling back on me now. Continues to try and rise. We're up about 15 points at this stage. This candle got up to 94, or the previous candle got up to 94 half. It's struggling a bit here between 86 and 90. There's 90 again. 91, that's all on the ask. Looking for 103, 103 quarter. Still struggling with 90. Candle did get back up to 94, same as the previous candle. When it starts struggling in the same area, part of me wants to just move the stop to that area and take that. I do one, and break that 94 area. There's 92 again. Big fight here at 90, 15.090. Candle on the 3. Again, hitting that 94, not going to get above it. Slightly red candle on this new 5-minute. 3-minute, sorry. Big pullback, back down to 86. Oh, that bounced right back up. There's 93 trying to get ahead of steam. 94 again is where we saw. Still not able to get above 94. Hit its head on it 3 different times and back down. Try it again, back up to 90. Bit scary here. Ouch. Back down toward my entry. There we go. Try to get some momentum back up. There we go. Back up to 91. Oftentimes I would have jumped out of there as soon as it started showing that purple for the meaning and engulfing there, and you can see how it bounced right back up. Now it's trying to get that head of steam. That might be all. That little pullback might be all it needed was if you had the head of steam to break through this 94 resistance. Maybe not. Again, it butted its head on 94. What is it about 94? Candle from the 3. Hanging around 90. Ooh. Bollinger Band's curling down. Okay, we're going to try and get 94. See if it comes back up to 94 again. That will be less than 1 to 1, but here it comes. Making me, there it goes. Target hit. Now watch it burst through. Right up to 96. So we're out at 94. We were in at 75. So a 18 and a half point win, which was 18 and a half points down 3 micros. 18, that's 36. 72, 108 before commission. So now we'll see if we should have stayed in until the original 1.2. That target is 103.25. So we'll see. After it butted its head there 4 different times, though, I figured that might be a good time to get out. So 3 out of 4 on Blue Sky. Excuse me. 1 for 1 on Earn to Trade. The Blue Sky loss was just stupid. It's the one where I really didn't follow my plan. I got what I was supposed to get for not following my plan. Still hanging around that 91 area. ES pulling back a tad. Dow still kind of like level. Gold leveled off. Crude with a beautiful bounce off its EMA. Nice move back up there. Copper's coming down. Ooh, copper gave me one of those setups I told you I like. Right there. Up into the bands, back down through the bands. Let's see here. Let's go from there, from that little short area right there. Stop on the band. Been about 8, 7, and 10 ticks. So 10 ticks is 125 bucks. Let's see if it would have given us. Wow, would have given us 2 to 1? Really? Yeah, would have given us 2 to 1 there. I'm 3 out of 4 on Blue Sky, John, but only up $55. And I'm 1 out of 1 on Earn to Trade, up about 108. All trades with micros. Kinda. I mean, yeah, because I'm just based on the stop loss. I'm deciding how I want to jump in. I'm uh, what sizing I want to use now. Before I was afraid to jump in with, a bigger stop because of using a regular NQ. Obviously if it goes my stop, it's a $400 loss, $500 loss, and that's a huge chunk of the drawdown. So now if it's 7 points or under, I'm using one NQ. If it's 8 to 13 point stop loss, I'm using 5 MNQ, 14 to 18, 4 MNQ, 19 to 25, 3 MNQ, and 26 to 35, 2 MNQ, and anything over 35, just one MNQ. The goal is to lose no more between 100 and 100, between 120 and $150 stop loss with a 1.2 risk to reward. And Q is a big old purple candle. So it never did go to my target, what would have been my target there. And now you can see if I had stayed in that trade instead of getting out, I would be back in the red and falling fast. It's John. Yeah, I mean, obviously it is risk management, but it's also more a confidence thing. I was not taking trades because I was focusing on how much I would lose if that trade went against me instead of, and that was costing me. So if this gives me the confidence to enter the trades I should based on my strategy, then that's a good thing. And then, as I'm seeing my strategy work, then I can start, increasing size or whatever. The main thing with me has always been just not taking the trades, and then when I don't take the trades, then I end up trying to compensate and jumping in at a bad spot, and that ends up costing me money. Or I hesitate to take the trade, see it starts going my direction, even if it's 10 seconds late, I get in at a much worse price, and then it doesn't go to my target. I'm looking for an X amount of points on target, and it doesn't go to that one. If I just jumped in at the right spot, it would have gone to it, etc. Big move down. Now this was a purple candle. Let me get this out of the way. This was a purple candle, and it broke back under the 80 line. It was sitting above those moving averages, so I didn't take it. But obviously, I would have been awesome. I am very happy with myself for listening to myself. There's that constant battle in your mind. Do you get out early, or do you try and let the trade ride out? And we got into this trade here. Oh, you still see? Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, you saw where I got in. Let me clear that out of the way now. I got in on this candle. The original target was 103. But I saw how it kept hitting 94 here, 94 here, 94 here, and finally I said, let's move the target down to 94. And it hit it. It only went 2 more points after that and then dumped. Now, I mean, well, I would have got out once it dumped, and it would have been a small loss. I wouldn't have taken the full stop. But even so, it was a win, and I listened to myself. There's some point in time, you just gotta say, what's continuing to, you know, hit this area. It doesn't seem to want to break. Let's just take that profit. And if it breaks, I mean, you still got a green trade. It was, for my original risk, it was less than a 1-to-1, which, is not something you always want to do. But in this case, it was the difference between either a loss or a break-even trade and a win. I think IMAD's finally getting his move down here, though. Looks like it might want to come down now. CES breaking below its 80 there. On the 5-minute chart, we've got a wick. Now 15 minutes left to go. Successful stream. Not a lot of money, but uh, he and I had an argument. Nick Crypticon, the trading performance coach. Yeah, he and I had an argument, and I actually banned him from the Discord. I've unbanned him since, but I doubt he'll be back. The thing is, the problem with Nick was what he told me was awesome. His initial assessments were very helpful. The fact that he was in here each day basically judging each one of my trades started messing with my psyche even more. I felt like I was constantly, I mean, yeah, I'm a streamer, I am constantly being watched. But in this case, I felt like I was being watched and judged by someone that was evaluating me. And every trade I decided not to take, even my words, I would say something like, I could have taken this trade because I'm here explaining it on stream why I did or didn't, and he was saying how I shouldn't be saying this, I shouldn't be saying that, and it just started wearing on me. And then he tried to say that I was, when I started taking losses, that I was blaming him, and I never was blaming him. I'm just like, if he would have been looking in from time to time and looking at, what I was doing and then talking to me after the stream about what he saw and didn't see or whatever, but to have that constant scrutiny on every trade and even sometimes every word, it ended up messing with my head. Uh, Crypticon, he's not a psychologist. He has no degree. He didn't go to school to learn this. I mean, he's worked with Jarrett Tendler, who's one of the more, uh, the bigger names in trader psych, but that's it. He doesn't have any degree in it. He just became a performance coach, and because he's could see. I mean, I understand that. I mean, I see things others do wrong too. A lot of times, those who can't do can still coach, and you know, it's just like so. Whatever. I'm my biggest critic too. It's just, and I mean, like I said, I think he's good at the coaching stuff. I think he's good at the analysis. We sat for like 90 minutes and went over what he saw originally. And if we had just had like where he stopped in, and stayed silent on stream, or even if he talked on stream, but it wasn't constantly telling me what I was doing right and wrong, things would have worked out a lot better. I don't mind feedback, and especially for someone I think that can help me, but to feel like it's on every trade or every non-trade, or it just wore on me. Dow breaking through the 80 line, also breaking through its moving average. I think we got our move down now. We have a purple candle here in NQ, so we might get one more trade in here. Let's see. What kind of stop do we have so far? 33 up to 46, so 13. 4-2. Looks like this is a 3. Get my cheat sheet. 4, actually. Is it a 4? And we'll wait to see. Ooh, bigger now. 28 to 46. Let's see. It's whippy, around 15.030. Purple candle went away. Came back. So yeah, I mean, I'm assuming Nick's still doing his performance coaching stuff. I don't know. I haven't checked, but I still would recommend him for someone that's not live streaming, someone he can't be watching constantly. Thing is, I tried to give him that feedback, and he was very unreceptive to it. Short. That Bollinger Band's there. See if it bends that band. I'm going to keep my target at 15 for now. This might be a bad trade. Well, maybe not. See if it bends that band down. Band's at 15.016 half. It's kind of where it got down to 15.01775. And that doesn't want to go tickling that band. This is a minute 27, stops at 47. 20-point stop. So if I lose this trade, it's 120 bucks plus commissions. Prices may vary. Participating trading only. Boy, we're prohibited by law. Yeah. There we go. target hit. There we go. We're up to 139.88 with that trade. So now I did not put the target where it should have been, and I should have. Again, I still got it. I'm still a little bit risk shy there. I got 15 points. I could have got 23, which would have been the 1.2. So I got to start following that whole, do the exact risk to reward, and then kind of judge it as it goes. Totally blew through what would have been my target, and I could have got another 8.75 points, which would have been 16, 30, another $64, $65. But that said, except for that one stupid trade that I did not take that was with my plan today, I had a perfect trading day. 4 out of 5 on Blue Sky, 1 for 1 on Earn the Trade. Now, the one problem with using micros is the commissions are a much higher percentage of your trade than regular mini. Thank you, Crypt. So let's quickly chart out the morning. This would have been my first blue candle, and I missed this one. I always miss the candles as I start the stream because I'm going through the overnight and all that. But let's chart that out. That would have been my first entry if I had been paying attention. Easy. It was under 5, so I would have went for a 10-point win, which would have got. Now, these blue candles all would have worked on the way up. I don't like them when they're in the bands, but I gotta look at that, and I think I gotta start taking those. But then this is the next one that I did take, but again, I did not. This one I meant to have the right risk to reward on, and I just didn't move it in time. You can see, 1.2 would have worked, and actually two to one would have worked easy as well. Then we got into this chop, and then the red candle here the stop would have been all the way up at 40 points, and then a 1 to 2 would have been right there, and it would have worked. Now that would have been stressful, but it would have worked. That would have a 48-point win. Would have only been on one micro, but that's still $96. This one, this purple candle, would not have worked for a 1-to-1. You can see how it got that far down and then came back up outside of the band, so I would have cut it there. I should have taken this blue candle here, this bounce back into the bands. And that would have also gotten me a 1.2 for 24. This one here was the one I did take, and I cut short. You can see this purple candle would have worked. I did not take that one. Then I did take this one, and that also would have worked. Nice bounce there, though. So, like every one of my strategies, they would have worked. That were in my strat, I should say. This is the only one that could have faked me out. This, breaking the 80 line, purple candle coming back down, but it was the opening candle, and I'm hardly ever going to take that opening candle. It could have faked me out, and that would have been a pretty significant loss. Not a significant loss. It would have been 35 points on 2 micros, so about $140 if I had taken it, but I didn't. Thank you, John. Obviously, still be a little bit too cautious, but that's fixable. Dow bouncing, ES bouncing perfectly off its 100 EMA. By the way, ES, real quick, right here was the break of that 80 line in the RTI. I like the fact that I was able to set up that it now shows me in color because it's so hard to tell when you're looking down here and looking at the little numbers. But so then within 3.5, and you can see this would have given me a 2-1 on even on ES for a 7.5 point win. It's the only, I mean, the only other entry ES really gave me today was this one, which would not have worked based on my strat, would have stopped me out. And then this one that was outside the bands consolidated and continued up. And now this was kind of a missed opportunity as well because I'm here explaining stuff. But see how this green candle came rising out of the band, or out of the channel back into the channel. That could have been, a quick entry, especially since the stop. Well, I mean, if you include the wick, the stop was 15 points, but this candle went 18, so I've been already near the 1.2 to 1. So we've reached our time limit for the day. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Great day. Not going to complain about it at all. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading, sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day.